For all your embroidery and digitizing needs, call Bees Embroidery.
For the first 2 weeks, we lived at my brother's in Vegas, and then once we came back to Pahrump, my husband and I were literally pulling shifts. So we were pulling 6 to 6 shifts with him. One of us would be there from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., the other would 6 p.m. to 6 a.m., and we would switch the kids over at that time. This is a process that's going to continue with him up until early adulthood. He has a few more surgeries ahead of him just in later 2018, 2019, and then they'll reevaluate his compression garments he'll have to wear for the rest of his life pretty much. But I mean, he's a resilient kid. His surgeons, doctors, nurses, they were all great, and they said unfortunately if this had to happen, being that he's so young, it's better that it happened that he was young. Our 2 little ones, they're so little. I had just had a baby when this had happened. So he was only a month old. He's 9 months old now. But our 5-year-old, he couldn't really comprehend. He just didn't know why his brother wasn't home. Yeah. And we had our 11-year-old. He understood a little bit more, so he was a little bit more understanding of the entire situation. He's doing well. He is seeking outside counseling, which is great for him. They did estimate at least a year. In fact, his first out date was sometime in August, being that he was burned. Initially, they gave the estimate of 92% of his body. At the end, it was 87%. They call him a little miracle at UMC because he is out and he's walking, and he's still in physical therapy 3 times a week.
How are you doing?
Good.
Yeah? When did you get busted out of the hospital?
A couple months ago.
How's it going?
Good.
You had a surgery recently. How many have you had?
Over 20.
Are you back in school? Gonna be?
Yeah, I'm gonna be back in school.
Very soon? How old are you?
13.
So you were burned. You've been in the Children's Hospital?
At UMC.
Yeah. How were they there?
They were actually awesome because I go to visit them every time I go to get a dressing change.
Yeah. So you're still having dressing changes now?
Sometimes. I think I'm twice a week, yeah.
Is there anything you want to say to people out there? Something that you want people to know?
Thank you for doing all of the things to raise money for me and just helping out.
Yeah, you're going back there a lot, so there's still more funds needed. Is that GoFundMe still open?
Yes.